Right. The next day dialogue is at the pharmacy. Pharmacy කියන එක dialogue number 30th. Stuart and pharmacist ඉන්නවා. Hi, can you help me please? මට පුළුවන්ද මට උදව් කරන්න නේද? ඔබට පුළුවන්ද මට උදව් කරන්න? Sure, what do you need? ඔබට මොනවද අවශ්‍ය? Well, my girlfriend කියන එක තන grandmother නැත්නම් mother කරගන්න අනිවාර්යයි. Right. My mother has the flu. Flu කියන්නේ උණ හිමිස්සාව වගේ. And she's feeling really awful. ඇයට ඇත්තටම මේ awful ටිකක් භයානකයි අමාරුයි. She can't sleep at නින්ද යන්නේ. And she has a high temperature. කියන්නේ අධික උණ high temperature. Can you please recommend කියන්නේ නිර්දේශ කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? Something for her. ඇයට යමක් මොන හරි බෙහෙතක් නිර්දේශ කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? What should she take? ඇය මොනවද ගත යුත්තේ? Pharmacist කියනවා I would recommend Theraflow. Theraflow කියන්නේ ඔය සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ડોක්ටර් කෙනෙක්ගේ නිර්දේශයක් නැතුව රෙකමෙන්ඩේෂන්යක් නැතුව pharmacy එකෙන් වගේ ගන්න පුළුවන් ඖෂධයක්. හරි? බෙහෙතක්. I would recommend Theraflow for her symptoms. එයාගේ මේ symptoms කියන රෝග ලක්ෂණ වලට Theraflow කියන ඖෂධය ගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා කියනවා. It will also help her sleep. ඒක උදව් වෙයි යාට නිදා ගන්නත් නිින්ද යන්නත් හොඳයි ඒක. Here it is ආමෙන්න කියලා දෙනවා. Here it is කියන්නේ ආමෙන්න. Thanks a lot. ගොඩක් ස්තුතියි. No problem. If she's not feeling better. ඇයට හොඳ නැත්තම්. If she's not feeling better. In a few days, දින කිහිපයකින් ඇයට හොඳ නැත්තම් she should see a doctor. ඇය වෛද්‍යවරයෙක් හමු විය යුතුයි. Okay, thanks again for your help. හරි. නැවතත් ස්තුතියි ඔබට. So this is the dialogue that you have to practice next week. Dialogue number 30th. Okay?
My dear teacher and my friends, I am going to talk about my favorite sport. After doing my monotonous studies, I like to play. There are many sports. The sport I like best is cricket. When I am free, I like to watch cricket matches. It is the second most popular game in the world. It is an outdoor game. In each team, there are 11 players. Both team tries to score as many runs as possible, while the other team bowls and fields, trying to make the batsman out and thus limit the runs scored by the batting team. At the end of the innings, the team which was bowling and fielding earlier now bats and tries to score more than previous team. Cricket has lots of benefits such as learning to work as a team. We can build leadership and learn to follow rules. Cricket was introduced in the world by England. The first was introduced in the world. The first international cricket was America as in Canada in 1844, held on St. George's Cricket Club in New York. Cricket has lots of benefits such as learning to work as a team. We can build leadership and learn to follow rules. Cricket is also called the gentleman's cricket game. I love cricket very much. Thank you.
Right, Arvind. Okay, very good. And who's the second one? Who's the other one? Number 2. Dialogue number 2. Yeah, Ishini. Hiroshi. Start.
Hi, good evening all. Today I am ready to talk about my favorite sport. Badminton is my favorite sport. Among all the sports that I know, badminton makes me more healthy and more active in doing something. That means badminton is the most beautiful sport. It is the most popular sport all over the world. It is so much fun. I enjoy playing badminton with my friend. I also I also like watching badminton. It is a game that two or four people can play at a time. Badminton originated in 19th century in India by British officials. The most used term in this sport are serving and scoring. It is very interesting sport. I like badminton very much. My speech is over. Thank you for listening me.
Yeah, excellent. Right, nice indeed. Okay, let's go to Sadeep's speech now. Yes, Sadeep.
Good evening, all of you. I will talk about Botanical Garden in Sri Lanka. If I say something about Botanical Garden in Sri Lanka, the, the origins of the Botanical Garden date as far back as 1371. King Vikramabahu III ascended the throne and kept court Peradeniya near the Mahavali River. The park is adjacent to the Mahavali River. The groundwork for a botanical garden was formed by Alexander Moon in 1821. The botanical garden at Peradeniya were established in 1843. The Royal Botanical Gardens, Peradeniya is just over 5 kilometers west of the town of Kandy. The gardens are spread out over 59. The gardens for 450 meters above sea level and gets 200 days of rainfall. Contains 4,011 species of plants and a total of 10,000 different types. Highlights include orchids, cacti, speech, medical plants, palm trees, and flowering trees. However, it's one of the best botanical garden in Asia. Thank you.
Okay, Sadeep, you have gathered a lot of details about the botanical gardens and you are in it well and present it well also. And please remember those speeches well because when you have to write on your term test, they will be very important for you. If you remember the speeches, those phrases, sentences, details, especially the years, right? This will be very important for your written exams. So remember them. Very good. Let's go to Yasiru's speech. Yeah.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. I will talk about my favorite sport. There are many sports in the world that we can find. It is a hard job to find out one of the best game that is played in the world. Everyone has their own favorite game. I have one of mine. The favorite game is My favorite game is football. There is no specific reason behind their life, but from my childhood, I used to watch and play football. I play football with my friends in my school. There is a big playground in our school. The school provides the sports materials used in the game. Our teachers help us in playing football. Football is a very popular sport played internationally. Many countries take part in this competition in FIFA World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo is the most famous player has been my idea. This game started in China and spread throughout the world. Football is also known as soccer. There are two teams in this game. Each team has 11 players. The game is of 90 minutes playing in two parts of 45 minutes each. Thank you.
Tiara, start.
Hi, good evening. Today I going to talk about my favorite sport. Sport is essential for a healthy life. People use sports to relax and have fun. I also like to play a lot. My favorite sport is badminton. The game requires a net, a racket, and a badminton flower. It is played as two teams and can be played by two as well as four. It can also be played indoors as well as outdoors. My brother has been playing badminton since he was a child today, so I was drawn to it too. We both play that game when we have an evening break. I like playing badminton a lot. Thank you for listening to me.
Right, Tiara, very good. Okay. Dulan, are you ready? Yes, Dulan, start.
Good evening. I will talk about waterfall in Sri Lanka. If I say something about waterfall in Sri Lanka, most of the waterfalls in Sri Lanka are located in the Badulla district. Dunga